Okay, I'm going to go through number 1 on y'all's partner test today. I'm just going to work through it. I'm still grading this on your test. I'm just giving you the answers, so there's no excuse to make less than a 20 because I'm going to give you 20% of the points. Okay, it says label and number both x and y axis as needed. Numbers are already there. This is my x, this is my y, so this is my radius. Then that means this is the area. My radius and area. Graph the data and draw your line of best fit. So let's graph the points. It says 1, 3.2. So each of these lines are 10. So 3 would be way down here in the very bottom. 2, 10 would be here. 3, 28 would be about there. A little bigger. 4, 50. 0.8. 5, 78. That's almost 80. 6, 113. That's going to be a little bit above 110. 7, 154. 754, about halfway between 150 and 160. And the last one, 8, almost 200 at 198. Now let's go ahead and do a line of best fit. Graph your line of best fit. If you did, I'm going to do 2 to show you what it should look like. If I was going to come in here and try to do a linear, my linear line would look something like this. That's the line of best fit. Again, it does not have to go to the origin. That's just about what I would call my line of best fit if I was going to force it to be linear. But if I look at it, I can see how there is a nice little curve to it. And if I wanted to try to make a quadratic one, that light purple one would be a very good quadratic line of best fit. What I'm going to say is more than likely this data is going to be quadratic whenever I look at the R values. Okay, linear equation. What does it say? Then use your calculator to determine if the data is best fit to be a linear or a quadratic relationship. Okay, it says give the regression coefficients, equation coefficients in 2 decimal places, state the correlation coefficient in 4, make the requested predictions on the bottom. Alright, so from here on out we can go ahead and use a calculator. We had a problem yesterday. Someone couldn't get something to work on the calculator. Real simple, when you start off second plus 712, clear your calculator. Makes life a lot easier for us all. Let's go to stat. Actually, let's turn diagnostic on. Diagnostics blue catalog button, the 0 down here. Then we're going to go all the way down to diagnostic on, hit enter a couple of times, and now we're going to do our stat stuff. Edit it in. 1, enter, 2, enter, 3, enter, 4, enter, 5, enter, 6, enter, 7, enter, 8, enter, and then we're going to go to the side, 3.2, enter, 10.1, enter, 28.1, enter, 50.8, enter, 78.8, enter, 113, enter, 154.2, enter, 198.3, enter. There we go. There is all our points in there. And the first thing it wants us to do is a linear regression. I've already turned my catalog on, my diagnostic on, so it's going to give me my R values. Alright, let's see what we get here. So we go to stat, go over to calc, linear regression, and we're going to go ahead, calculate like this. It says round 2 decimal places, so y equals 28, and I would have 0.20, and I would say x. My b value is minus 47.34, and my r value is 0.9780. It says 4 decimal places. Now let's do a quadratic regression. You don't have to do anything extra. You just go to stat, calc, Instead of linear regression, we go down to quadratic regression, press enter. Same thing. There it is. Here's my new equation. I have A, B, and C to put in. 2 decimal places here. 2.9. Well, that would round to 3. I'm just going to put 2 decimal places and go 2.99. But just know that that should technically round to 3. X squared. And then we're going to have plus 1.23x minus 2.39, and my r squared value is 0.9998. Okay, next one, the best fit is going to be my quadratic, because this is bigger than 1. Predict the area when the radius is 15. So I'm going to get my best equation. Which was best? My best fit was quadratic. I'm going to plug it into y. 2.99x squared plus 1.23x minus 2.39. Enter. And then I'm going to go ahead and look at the table. Predict the area. The area is on the right when the radius is 15. So I want 15 on the left. So I can predict it to be 688.81. Okay, next one's a little bit different. It says predict the radius on the left, when the area, which is on the right, is 1004. So I'm going to go down and try to find something close to 1004. It looks like the closest is about 18 to 19. So I'll take anything between 18 and 19. That's everything for number 1. The other 4 are done the exact same way.